Good afternoon, y'all. 120, 125 in that range. Just finishing up this bed here. I have sunflowers planted in this bed, fancy kind, pretty kind. And then every other, like there, you see these wet spots. Up here, this is all cantaloupes. Down the middle, remember, is the whole peas, which will come and go before this stuff matures. And then watermelon starting right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nine things of watermelon. Got 4 seeds in each one, thin them out to 2. I don't know if you can see these mounds. I'm not sure why we did it, but we always planted our pumpkins and squash in mounds. There are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. All right. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 mounds. The first 10 is butternut squash. The next 2 are pumpkin. And then the last 6, I guess that is neck pumpkins. Yeah, the king is laying it on. This bed here, I watered the whole thing, soaked it down with the soaker, just with the hose, soaking it. And that has all the seed stuff in it. We got kale, we got beets, and arugula coming up already. I'm gonna turn you sideways. Right here you can see this is the arugula, whole row of it, because we don't have enough arugula. I had seed, guys. I'm gonna plant. The beets are coming up. I went through and I watered each one of these plants specifically. I didn't use the soaker hose because they're transplants, and I'm trying to get the root structure established. I will use the soaker hose on this, but for the next week, probably if it doesn't rain, I will water each one individually, trying to get their roots really going, and making sure that they don't stress too much looking for water. If I run the soaker hose, it just kind of waters part of it. The roots will go to the moisture down below, and that's where the soaker hose goes. But these roots here, they're not going down yet, so at least that's what I think. So that's what I'm doing. And then the west garden plot, this is the east garden plot. The west garden plot is the I didn't water this yet, and I didn't water those mounds up there yet, but I have to. This one here is 5 rows of sweet corn that has pumpkins, net pumpkins, and butternut squash intermixed in it. 1 row of sunflowers, mammoth sunflowers right here. And then I have 2 more rows here, which Debbie said she had 2 packs of sunflower seeds left over. She's sending them to me. So I have the rows made already. As soon as they come, they're going in the ground. You might say, well, what right here is the last row of sweet corn? What's going in here, man, King? There's like 8 feet of ground by 60 feet. You know me, don't worry. I got that all covered. My sweet potato slips. I really haven't shown you guys that too much, but they're in these trays right here. These are sweet potato plants. I've been cutting them off sweet potatoes that I have in the window inside the house. So looks like this one didn't make it. Well, might make it still, I don't know. I gotta let them dry out, I think. Too much watering. Cucumbers are taking off. You can see little baby cucumbers here starting. I got to get them put strings on those. I got to get the strings done in this greenhouse. Almost done planting, guys. Once that happens, I got to cut grass, but I got to do the chicken tractors. So chicken tractors first, cut grass next, finish fencing after that, because stuff's going to be starting to come up, and rototilling and straightening out this ground here will be in there somewhere. It's really nasty right here. It was too wet and muddy, and I just gotta scrape it and move some dirt around. Get this smoothed out so the grass can grow over top of it. All right, guys. As far as work goes for the day, I'm rolling up the hose. I wanted to plant some zucchini. I have this bed right here left, which would have enough room for my zucchini. Yeah, I know. You know what? I'm enjoying it, so off the deep end, whatever you want to call it, I don't care. I'm gonna see what I can grow, and if I got so much stuff, chickens love zucchini. I'm gonna make good friends with my neighbors. I gotta go check on the chicks and get them refed, and then I gotta get pup fed again, and the king needs to eat too. That zucchini project's gonna be tomorrow morning. That and the sweet potatoes and the sunflowers in the garden plots outside, that is it, except for some flowers that I have in the greenhouse that I want to intermix with some of the beds to get some of the pollinators in the area and keep some of the bugs away. So I got a set of marigolds that I planted, and I got some pretty purple kale. I'm going to intermix. You know, you can cut and eat it, but I'm going to use it as decorative looking plants in the beds. Gonna make them look nice, man. I'm telling you, the king's got some style, you know. Watch out. Watch out. I'm bragging all this. I better deliver. All right, guys. Love y'all.